In 1996, made a deal with the Charlotte Hornets to get Kobe Bryant in a Laker uniform. Jerry, I want to know what you saw in those, was it 2 workouts you saw of this teenage kid, Kobe Bryant, and what knocked your socks off?
Well, excuse me. Sorry.
Totally understandable, Jerry.
You know, it wasn't like this was some great discovery because people knew who he was. At that time, it wasn't in vogue to take 17-year-old kids. And we were having a workout, and his agent, Arn Tellem, and I have been longtime friends. And he said, he wants to come and work out with some of these players that were going to be higher taken in a draft, everyone thought. And he goes, and so we wanted him to play with Kobe Bryant and see what it looked like. Well, after 10 minutes, I said, stop this, okay? He was embarrassing Michael, and I told Michael, I said, man, you retired soon enough. And that was the genesis of it. But spent countless days trying to trade our starting center, plot a DVOC to create space so hopefully we could attract Shaquille. And Shaquille and I never met in person, and we developed a relationship over the phone, which was very honest, and that's the only thing I believe in when you're dealing with players. You cannot ever lie to a player, never. And finally one day, the late Jerry Buss, we only had 2 or 3 people working for us at that point in time, and I told Shaquille, and I really remember this, I said, Shaquille, we just drafted a kid who's the best player in the draft. And I said, I know you got a lot of good players down in Orlando, but I said, we have better players here, and we have one that's going to be the best player in the league one day. Pretty bold statement to make, but to me it was obvious. Charles watching you, Dwayne watching you, Reggie watching you, Shaquille watching you, it was easy to identify. And so this process went on, and all of a sudden, our dream came true. We got Shaquille O'Neal, we got Kobe Bryant. But I think the thing that probably is hardest for me is the times I spent with him when he was 17 years old at my house, constantly watching him play in the summer league, and everyone was excited to see a young kid like that.
And he's having dinner at your table on nights, too.
Yes, and having dinner at my house. My son Ryan was his first best friend in town, who worked for the Lakers for a number of years. Drove him around. And to watch this relationship, but he was uniquely different. Let me tell you why he was different. And he always talked about this Mamba mentality. He didn't have to create that. It was already there. And to watch him search out information to watch him want to find some way to get better every year. And I spent 4 years of my life watching this. And I made a trade with the Miami Heat. I traded Eddie Jones, who was an all-star player. The reason why, Kobe Bryant needed to start. I was kind of vilified about it, but best thing that ever happened. But I think the thing that resonates with me the most is his incredible career. This is a sad city right now. One person with one name, Kobe. You don't even have to mention his last name. And to see the pictures of him with his daughters, sitting at games, hugging them, to get a Christmas card from them every year, and to watch this incredible family grow and prosper. And now to see not one, but two, but three families gone. Saddest day of my life. I lost a brother in Korea, and it's the only thing that compares to this, to me. I don't want to ramble on very much, but I had a special relationship with him. No one knows the intimate talks I had with him. No one knows, even people who are close to him, they don't know the conversations I had with him. They don't know the conversations I had with him in Memphis when I was working in Memphis. We still communicated. And I remember when he was going to lead the Lakers, and I've never really mentioned this to anyone. He was going to come and sign with the Clippers, who I'm now involved with as a consultant. And I told him, Kobe, under no circumstances can you do this. And he was mad at everyone at the Lakers, the owner, everyone else. I said, Kobe, you can't go play with the Clippers. You can't play for that owner, period. We had 2 conversations about it. And he supposedly made a commitment to the Clippers, and after the last one we talked last time. But there's so many things that we talked about as he was just seeking information. And his parents were with him for a while, and honestly I felt like his father for 2 years.